When it comes to geniuses in battle through the heavens, one name that inevitably comes up is Xiao Yan. His rise from humiliation and weakness to glory and strength is nothing short of legendary. His story is one of grit, persistence, and extraordinary talent. But in the long history of the Xiao clan, Xiao Yan was not the only prodigy. In fact, he wasn't even the most terrifying genius born into the clan. To understand true genius, we have to look further back in time. 1,000 years ago, when the Xiao clan was at its absolute peak, and standing at the pinnacle of that era was a man known as Xiao Xuan, Xiao Yan's ancestor, and one of the greatest cultivators ever produced by the clan. Xiao Xuan was no ordinary figure. He wasn't just the patriarch of the clan, he was the most powerful person under the Du Emperor level in the entire Duqi continent at the time. His achievements left a deep impression on history, and even after his death, his name commanded respect. His cultivation journey was something that defied logic and common sense. He became a fighter, yes, a trained Duqi warrior, at the mere age of 6. Let that sink in for a moment. At 6 years old, most children are still learning to walk steadily and speak fluently. But Xiao Xuan had already begun walking the path of a cultivator. By the time he reached 20, he had stepped into the realm of Dusheng, a realm that most cultivators can only dream of touching in their entire lifetimes. Some people spend hundreds of years just trying to break through one level, but for Xiao Xuan, it seemed almost effortless. To compare, Xiao Yan became a dojo at the age of 11 and reached Dozun at 27. That's an amazing pace, no doubt, but it still falls behind Xiao Xuan's monstrous speed. The sheer gap in timing highlights how terrifying Xiao Xuan's natural talent truly was. And he didn't stop there. In just 100 years, Xiao Xuan rose all the way to the pinnacle of the 9-star Dusheng realm. He stood at the very top of the continent, respected and feared by all. He didn't rely on any rare cultivation techniques like the burning art to reach such heights. Instead, he relied on his own raw strength, his own comprehension, and his own willpower. Without using any specialized flame techniques, Xiao Xuan managed to control 3 types of heavenly flames simultaneously. This is no small feat. In the world of battle through the heavens, controlling even one heavenly flame is incredibly difficult. Most can barely master one. Yet Xiao Xuan managed to tame 3. That level of fire control places him at the absolute peak, the ceiling of flame manipulation. And there's more. You've probably heard of the technique called the 3 mysterious changes of heavenly fire, one of the most powerful flame-based techniques in the series, treasured by Burning Flame Valley. But what many forget is that this technique wasn't discovered. It was created by Xiao Xuan himself. He didn't just use power, he created new paths of power. Even within the original novel, several high-ranking characters speak of Xiao Xuan with deep respect. The Soul Emperor, Hun Tian, one of the series' top villains, was extremely cautious of Xiao Xuan. That alone speaks volumes about Xiao Xuan's presence and threat level. But for all his brilliance, Xiao Xuan's fate was tragic. The Xiao clan's bloodline had once produced a true Du Di, or battle emperor. However, because this happened long ago, their Du Di bloodline was heavily depleted by Xiao Xuan's time. This meant that Xiao Xuan was fighting an uphill battle from the beginning. He lacked the pure source energy required for a full duty breakthrough. Desperate, Xiao Xuan used the bloodline power of the entire Xiao clan to attempt a final leap into the Dao Di realm. But due to the weakened bloodline and lack of true source energy, he could only reach the pseudo-Dao Di level, a half step away from true godhood. While in this weakened state, he was ambushed by Hun Tian and other enemies. He fought fiercely, but in the end his physical body was destroyed. Yet even death couldn't completely erase him. A fragment of his soul endured, residing in the heavenly tomb. And even as just a remnant soul, Xiao Xuan's power was beyond imagination. His soul projection was capable of instantly killing a soul clan, Dao Sheng. Not in a drawn-out battle, but instantly. And when he was forced to burn his remaining soul power, the resulting energy burst reached the level of an Emperor Realm soul, equal to the full force strike of an 8-star Dusheng. That's how terrifying he was, even after death. Now let's turn back to Xiao Yan. He may not have reached the heights of Xiao Xuan in terms of age or speed of cultivation, but his journey was nothing short of extraordinary. Why? Because Xiao Yan started with nothing. Xiao Xuan was born with Dou Di blood and had access to vast clan resources and ancient techniques. Xiao Yan, on the other hand, was born into a declining Xiao clan. During his time, even a Xuan-level fighting technique was considered a treasure by the clan. Despite that, Xiao Yan still achieved greatness. Take Nalan Yanran as a reference point. She took over 10 years to go from beginner Du Qi to great Du master. Xiao Yan, he made that leap in just 3 years, and that was starting from scratch. That alone proves his natural talent was outstanding. And let's not forget, the burning art, the cultivation method Yao Lao gave him, started as a low-level yellow rank technique. It wasn't even as good as the clan's own internal techniques. At first, it was more of a hindrance than a help. Even after absorbing the Azure Lotus Earth Core Flame, his technique only barely matched the average genius at Canaan Academy. Plus, Xiao Yan's Dou Qi was being drained daily by Yao Lao for 3 to 4 years. During that time, he couldn't cultivate properly. His development was stalled, and yet he still caught up. By the time he started advancing again, he rapidly rose through the ranks, catching up to and surpassing others like Hu Jia and Wu Hao. His fighting spirit, his drive, his potential, these things cannot be ignored. Yes, he had help, the burning technique, the heavenly flames, Yao Lao, but without talent, all those advantages would have meant nothing. Xiao Yan had the will to fight, the mind to grow, and the heart to never give up. In fact, some fans argue that Xiao Yan's rise is even more impressive because of how little he started with. To fight your way to the top with resources is impressive, but to do it with nothing, that's a true test of genius. So who is more talented? Xiao Xuan, the legend of 1,000 years ago, rose fast, burned bright, and created lasting legacies. His control over flames, his cultivation speed, and his sheer power were unmatched in his time. But Xiao Yan, the underdog, the fighter with no bloodline and no backing, managed to rise in an age where the clan was falling, using his willpower and innate brilliance to forge a name that could stand beside his ancestors. Both are geniuses in their own right. But perhaps what sets Xiao Yan apart is that his genius was earned, not inherited, and that more than anything else may make him the true pride of the Xiao clan. So, what do you think? Was Xiao Xuan the greatest talent the Xiao clan has ever seen? Or does Xiao Yan's rise from nothing prove that true genius isn't inherited, it's earned? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear who you think stands at the top of the Xiao clan. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Battle Through the Heavens, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss future content. We've got more character comparisons, lore breakdowns, and power scaling videos coming soon. Thanks for watching. And remember, in the world of cultivation, the flame that burns the longest often starts from the smallest spark. See you in the next video.